Search and destroy. Watch the objectives. Set up security. They've planted at Bravo. All operatives,
Damn.
you've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Defend the objectives.
Copy. Cancel that.
One minute remaining. Enemy planted at Bravo. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant the charges and demolish the objectives. You've secured the device.
You need some hacks, buddy.
Final minute. The round is
Or
lost.
not.
Focus on the
I
next one.
lied.
Watch for movement.
Oh, he was on the roof. He ran through the fucking window. Okay. I knew I was unbugging. I saw his ass.
Search and destroy. Place the charge. Detonate the target. You've got the bomb.
Eyes up, the sector's hot.
One minute remaining. Seconds remain.
Move it! Cancel last. Cancel last. Cancel last.
Bro, plant the bomb.
We're planting at Bravo. 10 seconds remaining. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one.
Pascal's a dicklet.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Watch the objectives. Set up security. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy planted at Alpha. Only you remain. Finish the mission. Compromised. Stand down.
Down by the
Round
bomb.
lost. Focus on the next one.
Hey, if you put the shotgun away, maybe it wouldn't have taken you 4 shots to kill me and not even kill me.
Word.
Search and destroy. Defend the objectives. bomb at Alpha.
Enemies incoming here!
Shit.
Round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant the charges and demolish the objectives. Search and destroy. 141. Plant a charge on the target and level it. Enemy movement. Cancel my land. Enemy marked. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Set up security around the objectives. Enemy movement in the AO. You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. Keep the enemy off the objective.
Teammate, stop throwing smokes on me, you actual retard.
Friendly Mosquito deployed. One minute remaining.
On their spawn.
Round secure. On to the next. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Move in and detonate the target. You've secured the device.
Bunker. Big bunker, this one. One in the cave.
Enemy movement in the AO.
Can't see him, but I see his laser.
You've won that round. Get ready for the next one. Search and destroy. 141. Plant a charge on the target and level it.
There's one right at A.
Enemy movement.
Big bunker.
Enemy movement in the AO.
It's outside, right outside.
Final minute. You've got the bomb.
I don't know where he went. Fuck it. Go for it. Small bunker, I think.
30 seconds remain.
Right here.
We're planting at Alpha. Device in place. Countdown starts.
There's two,
Our device was disarmed.
There's some in this bitch.
Round is lost. Focus on the next one.
The flavors are not weed.
That shit is zesty as hell.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Set up security around the objectives.
Small bunker.
Friendly remote turret deployed. Enemy planted at Alpha.
It's inside. Got him. He's on the hill.
Bomb site is still hot. Move fast.
You got it.
All operatives, bomb defused. Round secure. On to the next.
Look at the kill cam. Look at the kill cam.
Search and destroy.
Good shit.
Keep the enemy off the objectives. Friendly UAV online.
Woo! You saved my ass on that one. One planning. Hey, I don't think he's. No, he wasn't planning, but the bomb's gotta be there. Oh fuck!
Found the sniper. Enemy bomb at Alpha.
Good you, bro.
Shit.
Head for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Move in and detonate the target.
We're getting our teammates. What the fuck? Big bunker. Dead. Big bunker again. He went around. Gotta be by the small bunker now. To your right, boss hog. Jesus Christ, you don't see him?
1 minute remaining. The round is lost.
Put him away.
Focus on the
You don't know how to
next one.
use them. Put him away.
Put him away. Aimbot. I'm just...
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Set up security around the objectives. Hostile UAV in the area.
Eyes up, this sector's hot.
Hey, fucking pussy, bro.
Enemy planted at Alpha. Found their sniper. Get down. Enemy sniper here. Bomb disarmed.
God, come on, man. That's why you plant it where we tell you to fucking plant it.
Search and destroy. Keep the enemy off the objective.
Moving here.
No fucking way, bro. How the fuck does he knife me before I even fucking do it, bro? That's stupid. No fucking way, bro. Fucking. Should have shot him.
We lost that round. Prepare for the
Put it
next one.
away. Put it away, watch. You got a riot shield and you still lost. Look at that.
It is
He,
hitting
just,
with the riot shield, bro.
Switching sides.
he
I would
sucks.
just
Put it
walk up
away.
When someone's knifing you in the
Search and
face.
destroy. 141. Plant a charge on the target and level it. Enemy UAV active. Final minute. Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. Round secure. On to the next.
The guy's like, are you sure he's not in there?
Search and destroy. Move in and detonate the target. counter UAV overhead.
Bro, fucking camped there the entire time, bro. None of my fucking team is pushing at all.
One minute remaining.
Why y'all fucking camping, bro? Push in. Y'all the ones fucking planting. Fucking holding the riot shield in your spawn thinking, what the fuck? You got 45 seconds to plant the bomb, bro. You got 3 people there with y'all. Push that fucking bomb. You can't jump up there, bro. You're gonna get smacked as soon as you push up.
30 seconds left.
I didn't even got covert sneakers making all that.
Bullshit, bro.
10 seconds remaining. We're planting at Bravo. Second device on Bravo. You've secured the device. Bomb planted. Set containment.
He barely got that guy. Them guns suck.
Switching sides. Search and destroy. Set up security around the objectives. Moving.
They're all on A.
Final minute. Seconds remain.
Back of house on A.
Seconds.
Bottom house on A.
Round secure. Onto the next.
Could have had the fucking bomb planted.
Search and destroy. Keep the enemy off the objectives. Hostile UAV in the area. movement in the AO. Enemy riot field. Hostile Wilson in the area. One minute remaining. Enemy bomb at Alpha. Be advised, enemy bomb is still active. Move to defuse. All operatives, bomb defused.
Ah, he's with the other team.
Get ready for the next one.
Is that how you guys win? You got somebody on this team? Oh, we see how it is. Funny how that is.
Switch inside. Search and destroy. 141. Plant a charge on the friendly UAV on station. Focus on the next one.
I'm curious on who he's in the party chat with.
Oh, my team is horrible.
No, you got people cheating on this team with your team.
Nah, I don't know, man.
Search and destroy. Move in and detonate the target.
I'm just gonna lag the fuck out on the last round. Are you kidding me?
securing Bravo. Enemies taking Alpha. Securing objective Charlie. Enemies taking Bravo.
Shut the fuck up.
Losing Alpha.
Turn on push to talk. I don't care.
Friendly Mosquito deployed. You're taking Charlie. Control 2 objectives. Enemy securing Bravo. Securing objective Charlie. We hold all objectives. UAV standing by. Enemy securing Bravo. Enemy taking Alpha. Enemy securing Charlie. Grenade out! Contact! Losing Alpha. Enemy securing Charlie. The enemy took Charlie. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy taking Bravo. UAV is active. We're taking Charlie. Enemies taking Alpha. Securing objective Charlie. We've lost Alpha. Charlie secure. We're losing Charlie. Enemy securing Charlie. We're losing Charlie. Enemy taking Bravo. Hostile Mosquito is online. Enemy securing Bravo. We've secured two of them. Enemy securing Charlie. They're taking Alpha. We're losing Charlie. Enemy taking Bravo. Enemy securing Bravo. Hostiles deploy the Mosquito.
UAV is on station.
Enemies taking Bravo. You're halfway to mission complete. Finish it. Enemy securing Bravo. Enemy securing Charlie. Enemy UAV active. Enemy taking Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. UAV is ready to deploy. They're taking Alpha. We're losing Charlie. Enemy securing Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. Enemy taking Bravo. Enemy securing Bravo.
UAV is being fueled. RTB is
They're taking Alpha. Securing objective Alpha. Enemy securing Enemy securing Charlie. Hostile mosquitoid online. Removing Charlie. Securing objective Alpha. We're taking Bravo. Enemy securing Charlie. We're taking Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. The mission is complete. Good work.
Well, go outside. I don't give a fuck how cold it is, you motherfucker.
Camping is literally the point. Like, you capture cold. You dumb fuck. You dumb fuck. You dumb.
Musgrave is out there and will have another first down. This drive continues with Mike McCarthy going against his former team, of course, Green Bay Packers, who was there for so long on Super Bowl. No part of that talk this week.
So I learned my lesson. Because last week there was a lot of nostalgia. Went back last year. We went back to Green Bay for that game. That, of course, Green Bay ended up winning the Bill upset. He said, "I learned my lesson. But keep in touch this game. I don't care who we're playing. This is first round of the playoffs. And that's all we're playing."
Preseason's getting carried there to Aaron Jones. What a spell. The Ravens is one of the best teams here. When Aaron Jones himself, he's been out so many games this year.
I really don't pack you too.
Shoulder
I
back.
was Cowboys are a wild card exit.
Yeah, I do too.
Down to about the 6-yard line. We're right on third down. If we can get a first down, that'll be 2.
I think in this situation, I think all day.
Yeah, that chews a lot of fucking clock.
Possession is so critical. You're going to have the match points potentially with the best scoring offense in the league in Dallas. You wonder if this thing gets the 4th and short. Hopefully, field goals are going to do it today.
Yeah, they're gonna eat up almost 8 minutes of the fucking first quarter, at least. Close to it. First down.
First, the signals on Dallas.
And they're going to say Marcus Lawrence caused Zach Tom to move. And so the rule is if the defender directly across from the offensive lineman jumps or kind of moves towards the line of scrimmage and the refs determine that immediately the offensive player reacts to it, they're going to call it on the defense. And that's exactly what happened there. Now you have to imagine they're treating this as full down for sure.
I thought they were gonna say it was 3 and 5. Now it's 30.
Half the distance to the goal.
Shit. First down, touchdown. Minutes and 52 seconds off the clock.
As the underdog against the number 1 offense in the league, a team that is just praised on jumping out to quick starts here in Dallas. You win the toss, you take the ball, you put them in a really impressive drive, and now you're the one playing from the lead.
So the Raiders call some of the extra points.
Crazy. 4:52 off the clock.
They go right down the field, 12 plays, 75 yards, and now the floor. Fired up for his upstart Packers getting the early lead, and now the pressure's on.
COVID-19. I'm not waiting.
If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Paxlovid is an oral treatment for adults with mild to moderate COVID-19 and a high risk factor for it becoming severe. It does not prevent COVID-19.
My symptoms are mild now, but I'm not risking it. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Paxlovid must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms and helps stop the virus from multiplying in your body.
Taking Paxlovid with certain medicines can lead to serious or life-threatening side effects or affect how it or other medicines work, including hormonal birth control. It's critical to tell your doctor about all medicines you take because certain tests or changes in their dosage may be needed. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems, HIV-1, or are planning to become pregnant or breastfeed. Don't take Paxlovid if you're allergic to lumetrelvir, ritonavir, or any of its ingredients. Serious side effects can include allergic reactions, some severe, like anaphylaxis and liver problems. These are not all possible side effects, so talk to your doctor.
If it's COVID, Paxlovid. Ask your doctor today.
Time to turn talk into action. Step 1, find the BetMGM Sportsbook. Step 2, make your pick. And step 3, showtime. Now that lunch has some weight to it. Every play, every game means something more. Because now, you're betting with the King Sportsbook.
Papa John's fresh, never frozen, original dough. Get it for a limited time only at Papa John's.
Everyone listen up. It's March. Animal control is careful. No, it's back. Go. Heads up for the return of animal control. Season 3, Wednesday, March 6th on Fox.
Welcome back to Super Wild Card Weekend, presented by Verizon. It's a superstar for the Packers. They win the coin toss, they take the ball. Aaron Jones has a shade job because he was a big part of that drive. 12 plays, 75 yards, couple big penalties on Dallas as well. And then Aaron Jones, who always had good games here against the Cowboys, touchdown and 7 up the lead. So while Dallas had to wait, that Prescott waiting patiently. Now about to get his turn.
Man, find my damn cup. That's true.
That's what we will see. This Dallas offense led by Dak Prescott. See some right in his
rear Alexander.
Prescott, who just had a sensational season. The best of his career, right? He led the league in touchdown passes, was up there in a million other categories.
Yeah, he's going to find himself up there in the MVP race. Imagine right now him, Rob Purdy, Lamar Jackson. Those three might be at the top of the list. The number one scoring offense in the league, but they take it to another level.
Here's Tony Pollard with a scheme on the bench. And it's interesting with Pollard and the season that Dak had. I don't know anybody in the league had a better season than he had. And I know he wasn't first in the league in receiving yards, but he was first, second, or third in almost everything.
Yeah, we're going to point out throughout the course of this game, the ability to move him around. It's very hard for Joe Barry, the defensive coordinator, from where they find him and put a plan together and take the ball.
Against this Packers defense, and as you said in the open, he probably comes down to this matchup. How does this Packers defense do against this number one offensive Dallas?
I think it's everything, because you go back to what Green Bay was able to do in that opening drive, the run, pass, balance, the play action under center. Only teams play that style of offense in your top trend. So all eyes on this defense, they have to work on that for against Dallas.
Third down, Prescott.
We're really well to think they're going to play CD Lamb. They're going to what they call a cloud. They're going to play a corner underneath and then two high safeties in the back end to make sure they give enough attention to 88. And then Dak sees that there's nowhere to go with the ball, so he's been able to pick up first downs all year with his legs and picks up a big one there.
First down and throw. On the near side of the field. One play by Isaiah McDuffie. And so it'll bring up second down. As Cowboys are swinging on the horn, what they've done at home, what they've done scoring first, as opposed to the other team scoring first, right? That's what Green Bay do what they do. Second down, pretty good down in his first carry.
Just something worth noting here early, and we'll continue to point it out as the game goes on. This Joe Barry style defense, traditionally on early first and second down, they want to play with 5 down linemen. They want to be big and strong against the run. But as a result, they've been one of the hardest first down pass defenses, and of course that's where down the squad. So
still playable. Hell yeah. Give me a steak and cheese calzone. You're right down Tucker Road from Brockhead. Oh!
Walker tries to undercut it. The ball just off the hands.
Send you money. No, can't you take it off right in the score? Son of a bitch. Fucked up a wet dream.
They reversed down there on the first time they're on the field.
Yeah, I can Venmo you. I got my Venmo set up on our account. Just let me know how much it is. I don't know what all you gonna order. I wanna. Yeah, I want it. Alright, wait. Double onions.
Hey, no, that's a fucking good to discuss right now. Let's see, Greg.
I'm not sure if we actually hit him or not. Let's take a look. It's definitely close. There was a nice action shot there by Reed, and you can see that referees are discussing. We'll see what they come up with. And Mike McCarthy's telling Williams, you gotta just know where he is and just don't even make it close.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of contact there, but let's see what they think. So, Packers get a break with the penalty here, a little help, and they have the football in the early lead here against the Cowboys, 7-0.
Sorry, Sue, I can't get the Wi-Fi. No, I can't. We got rid of cable internet. Rats, crashes, equipment charges. That's a bit dramatic. A better plan is Verizon Home Internet. Fast, reliable internet, $35 a month, guaranteed for 5 years. Like cleaners. Yeah, awesome. I'm gonna... Peter. Hey!
Switch to Verizon Home Internet. Plans start at $35 per month and now come with a 5-year price guarantee. Plus no equipment charges and zero drama. Only on Verizon.
We love our house.
Great location, quiet street.
The garage is a bit of a black hole.
Yeah, everything is here.
She'll be back.
Well, we gotta clean this place out.
See my winter coat in there? Okay, never mind.
Look, coat is hideous.
you need to, go to geico.com.
Kirby. Feeling healthy by leaps and bounds. Making a dinner that makes their full day and giving your best friend the best nutrients for their best life. Science is that.
The Iowa caucuses. The first presidential election results. Melissa Cow and Brett Baer enter special live coverage. Democracy 24. You're free on.
That's going to be about it. Lawrence has been everywhere early. And on that side. Look at Dan Quinn's defense. Did so many great things this year. Top 5 in scoring, top 5 total lead, top 5 passing defense. Against the run, they've had some troubles. So far today, they've been up to the task for the most part. Now, this is what they make their money. Third pass. Bringing all the pass rushers. Let's see where they wind up. First opportunity.
Oh, motherfucker!
Raggedy ass fucking TV.
No, I'm good. I'm good from that food, but okay, but what's on this chair over here? What? I'm not good at it. Go look at my room. Hello? Alright, you make sure you got it with no onions?
Yes, I said steak and cheese, the whole thing.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, love you.
Love you, bud. I'm going to take that down and not eat it. When Valerie gets home, I need the Rio cleaned. Huh? When Valerie gets home, I need the Rio cleaned. So it's snowing in Columbia. Yeah? I love it, be careful. Oh, no. I got one hill first, when I'm going to go back to Memphis. Oh, no.
Video is sponsored by Blinkist. Around the age of 4 years old, Ryan Leaf sat glued to the TV every Sunday to watch his beloved Pittsburgh Steelers quarterbacked by his hero, Terry Bradshaw. Dude would stuff a bath towel in his waistband and pretend to be the quarterback, using the timer on the microwave to visualize himself running the 2-minute drill. His ultimate dream was to one day no longer have to pretend. Dude had the desire, and though he didn't know it at the time, he also developed the talent to make every single one of his football dreams come true. But unfortunately, he was missing one key.
Does your dry skin? Help me lock in moisture now and feel it long after with CeraVe Moisturizing Cream.
Did we choose safe flight? Driving around is how we get our baby to sleep. So when our windshield cracked, we trusted the experts. They focus on our safety, so we can focus on this little guys.
What was the process of you leaving the MW3 to accept the WWF's offer to bring you in? And were
you going to be brought in to join Demolition straight away, or did you just know you're going into the company?
Well, you know, my dream was always to get to the WWF, but I was really happy in the NWA, in Crockett Promotions, because I had all my friends there. I loved it. It was top-notch wrestling. Every night, you know, you're in sellout crowds everywhere, good paydays, everything. And Ivan and I were working an angle with the Rock and Roll Express, and the matches were phenomenal. And we did hour-long matches with these guys every night, all over for the Great American Bash, or, you know, whatever the big show was. So I was all excited to be in that match, me and Ivan against the Rock and Roll Express. And about a week before the match, Dusty came up to me and says, Barry, we're going to take you out of the match. We're going to put Keith in there. And you're going to have a match with Sam Houston. And I told Dusty, I said, Dusty, that's not fair. It's ridiculous. I've worked the whole angle, me and Ivan, and Dusty says, yeah, but you three interlock, and you're the six-man champions, and, you know, anybody can wrestle anybody. He said, yeah, that's not the point. I built this up with Ivan in every town, everywhere, for this match. That's what it was for. And he says, yeah, this is what Jim wants. He says, you know, you're going to wrestle Sam, but you're going to make the same amount of money that they're going to make in their match. I said, okay, but I said, this isn't right, but I love working with Sam Houston. So I thought, okay, this is great, we're going to have a great match. But we ended up having a great match. Those guys had a great match. It was a huge success. So everybody's happy. About a week later, we're doing interviews at the office where we do all the promos, and I get my paycheck. And I look at my check and I'm going, holy shit, this is a sellout crowd, a huge place. I got paid like $3,500, you know, I can't remember exactly what the name is, you know, or what it was. And I looked over at Ivan and I go, Ivan, I normally don't ask this, but what'd you get paid? He says, crush, you know. And he knew when I said I got $3,500, and he's looking at his, you know, he got 15 grand or whatever they got, you know, I don't know what it was. And he goes, Barry, he says, I got a pretty good payday, you know, but I just would not say or anything. And I said, oh, son of a bitch, you know. So, excuse my left coat. But this was, in my career, this was what everybody has taught me, that promoters are scum of the earth. They steal from you, they lie from you, they do everything. And it all came to that point right there, and I thought to myself, well, what am I going to do, you know? Well, Eddie Sharkey always told me, he says, as soon as somebody steals from you or rips you off, he says, you call them on it, but when you go in there, you got to make sure that you're ready to quit. Because either you're going to get the money, or you're going to have to quit. You're going to have to walk to prove your point. And then you got to be ready for the consequences. So I was on my way in there knowing that I'm going to quit, because they're not going to change their minds. They're going to be the tough guys, right? So I remember Bobby Eaton, and there's a couple other guys in there. They said, Barry, don't go in there. And I said, I got it. I said, they just lied to me. I got to figure out why they lied to me. Maybe they just overlooked it. I don't know. So I go into the office, and Dusty's in there sitting at the desk. I knock on the door. I said, Dusty, I got to talk to you. And he looked at me, and he knew something was wrong. He goes, Barry, baby. He says, sit down. I said, Dusty. I said, I was promised by you that I was going to make the same amount of money for sacrificing the match with the Rock and Roll Express to have the match with Sam Houston. You promised me I was going to make the same amount of money. I got nothing compared to what Ivan Nikita got. And he says, well, I don't know anything about that. I don't do the pay. And I says, well, I would like you to find out what happened. He goes, Barry, I'm not going to get involved in this. And I said, Dusty, you're the booker. You got to help me out here. He says, no. He says, you're going to have to talk to Jimmy. And I said, are you sure you want me to talk to Jimmy? He goes, yeah, go in there and talk to Jimmy. By this time now, I'm Steven.
Cloud 9 is leading the way in Lawrence County with the most affordable...
Murder Jim So I don't knock on the door. I open the door. I go in there and I go, Jimmy, what the hell is going on here? And he's looking at me like, what? I said, I was promised I was going to make the same amount of money as those guys. I said, is there a reason why I didn't? And he says, yeah, you didn't deserve that money. You were in a match with Sam Houston. It wasn't the same. I said, but I was promised that I was going to make the same amount of money. And he says, well, who promised you that? And I said, well, Dusty told me. He says, I have nothing to do with Dusty. So now I'm thinking to myself, now it's like, all right, yeah. So I look at Jimmy and I said, Jimmy, I said, right at the moment I feel like taking you and ripping your head off your shoulders. You know, and at that time I'm 320 and I'm, you know, in shape and ready to go with anybody. And I said, but you know what, I'm not going to do that. I said, I'm going to ask you one more time, am I going to get the money or what? I said, you're not going to be a scum promoter like what I've always heard about. He looked at me and he goes, I'm just telling you don't deserve the money because you didn't have the match. So I said, well, that's the end of me then. I said, I'm not going to give you a notice or anything, I'm done today. So I walked out of there and I got into where all the interviews are and everybody looked at me and went, oh, yeah, you did it. So I said my goodbyes to everybody and I felt really terrible, you know, to Ivan and Nikita, but I said, you guys got to understand. They said, yeah, we understand. So I ended up quitting and I went home, I told the wife, I said, well, you know, we got this house here and everything. I'm going to have to go get a regular job probably. I'll call Japan. I'll go to Japan so I can work there, you know, 10 weeks a year, whatever. It'd be enough to pay for the house and all that, and then I'll get a job around here. So I was at the gym, Ricky Steamboat's gym, and I told Ricky the story, and Ricky goes, yeah, frickin' Crockett, you know, he is kind of the scum of the earth, you know. And he said, let me talk to Vince, you know, I'm going to be on the road tomorrow. And then Earl Hebner calls me up and he says, hey, I'm going to talk to my brother Dave, who's a referee up there. He says, we'll talk to Vince. So I'm thinking, you know, I'm done wrestling for a while and all this. Well, about 2 weeks later, all of a sudden, there's a call. And it's Vince McMahon. And, you know, yeah, is this Barry? I said, yeah. He goes, Vince McMahon here. He says, I've been hearing nothing but good things about you, and I've watched you on TV. I'd like you to come up here. I'd like to talk to you. So I said, well, when do you want me? He said, well, tomorrow morning I'll have a flight for you in a limo. And I said, well, I don't know if I could go, you know. Just saying this in the back of my mind, but I'm all excited, you know. I said, yeah, I think I could make that, you know. So I get on there and I go to the office in Connecticut, and I'm with Pat Patterson and, you know, a couple other guys, meeting everybody in the office. And then Vince comes in, and he's got this little booklet with all these pictures on it. And he says, I want you to sign this non-compete. You can't say anything about what I'm telling you. So I signed it, and he said, what do you think of this? And I said, God, I love it, you know. And it was a picture of the demolition. Well, when you're in a territory, you don't watch the other wrestling because you're on the road so much, you don't see it. So I never saw Bill and Randy Cawley, and I never even heard of the demolition before. So Vince says, well, what do you think about it? And I said, I would love to do it, you know. Who am I going to be with? He says, well, you're going to be with Bill Eadie. You know Bill Eadie? I said, yeah, I met Bill in Atlanta a few days ago. I know him real well. And he says, well, Bill's in Japan right now. When he comes back, I'll meet with him and I'll see if, you know, you're going to work out with him. And I said, perfect. So about a week later, Vince called and he says, yeah, Bill really wants you as his partner. He says, why don't we meet up here or, you know, whatever. So, and I told Vince, I said, Vince, I just need a couple of months off. I need to relax and heal up and train again. And he says, well, let's sign a contract and why don't you come to a party in Tampa. So it ended up being there, and then that was the start of the whole thing. And that was the demolition.
Yeah, it's amazing sort of serendipitous, isn't it? You know, just quit all promotion and that sort of, that could really put you on the back foot as far as negotiations go.
Right.
You're in a more prominent position than you were before.
Well, that's where, you know, I got so many friends in this business. I mean, and, you know, I love every one of the guys. There's not one person that I don't like in this business. And it was like Ricky Steamboat started the role, and Earl Hebner, and, you know, and then, you know, it's people that were in the WWF at the time were friends with friends, with Ric Flair and all these guys, and the phone calls go back and forth. What kind of guy is, Barry Darsow and this and that, and I've always got along with everybody. So the word was up to Vince already. Yeah, you got to hire this guy, and even if it's not demolition, he'll work up here somewhere. But I'll tell you what was really wild was the first day. So, I got to be a lot closer with Bill because I was with him a lot. Well, I walked in the locker room with Bill, and down in the NWA, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, Harley DeRace, all the huge stars. Well, I got up to the WWF, and the first person I beat up there, was Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Paul Orndorff, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. I walked in this dressing room, and I'm only like 24, 25 years old. And I'm looking at these guys. I'm the youngest guy in the whole territory, pretty much. And I'm walking through, and I'm with Bill. So just being with Bill, I was a legitimate guy then being with him. If I wouldn't have had Bill with me, it would have been like, it was this jabroni. You know what I mean? But I already fit right in with all of these people and everything. And I just sat in a corner, shut up and listened to everybody, never said nothing, told anybody what to do or whatever. I was the young boy, listen and learn. And the steps from Bill Watts's territory to Florida Championship for wrestling, to being with Ivan, and all of a sudden, all that kicked in, and I learned so much more up there. It was like a whole nother stepping stone. It was unbelievable in my career.
I was going to say, actually, with Ivan, you get to Crockett, and then you realise, oh my God, I don't know how to work now. I've got a whole new bunch of things to learn.
Yeah.
So it's the same.
And that's
WWF as well.
Yeah, and that was big time, I mean, I went from big time in, with Bill Watts. I thought this was incredible. I mean, we're at the Dome in New Orleans, and it's huge. We're filling up this place, and all these talent. This is huge. Then I go to Florida Championship Wrestling, and there's nobody in the buildings, and then all of a sudden we built it up to where they're all sold out. It's like, now it's big time there. And then Charlotte, the same thing. Nobody in the buildings, and all of a sudden, everywhere you went, you started filling up these buildings, and it was just like each one you learned and learned and learned,
Find your next possibility on Cars.com. Where to next?
I wanted to kind of, forward. I wanted to go back.
We shall go to demolition, and a lot of these are completely different questions to what I've asked Bill, because obviously there's so many questions about demolition when I announced you guys were coming in. And the first one is Falcon. Asks, when Barry first came in, he had a different face paint every match. How did he come up with his designs? He became known for a white face with a red and black design. So I didn't realise you had a different design like every TV.
Yeah, you're doing it on the fly. You don't even know what you're doing. So at the beginning, it was just like, let's try this, let's try that. And you try to figure out what looks good. Then whatever you thought looked good to yourself, you thought, well, you know what? Maybe I can try to do that same thing. Well, it was hard to even get the same thing done a lot of times. So whenever it switched after a while, it was because I couldn't remember what I did. I mean, it's hard to do that, And sometimes you got a little mirror like this big because, in some of the buildings that you're in a huge dressing room with a giant mirror, So that's kind of how it was. Whatever thought was good.
Are you like a big Kiss fan?
Was that double dip?
No, not at all.
I ate the potato.
I just did that. I never even really watched them or anything,
You don't want it?
Okay,
No, Mom would bring me
face paint here. so I've read a couple that people were very, very interested to know. And has asked, why did you always leave your eyes painted?
Because I didn't want to paint my eyes.
Did you finish?
Very
Yep, I'm
Was
finished.
it just getting it in there?
Yep.
Yeah,
Ew.
because I didn't want to paint my eyes.
Got my toes and nails painted all day.
Interested to know. And Tim has asked, why do you always leave your eyes painted?
Not poor battle.
Because I didn't want to paint my eyes.
Put a lemon full of that sausage.
Very good. Just getting it in there.
What did you say, Dad?
Okay, it's hard.
Tell me how many.
You know, somebody gets your head lost or something and it wipes off and goes and dries. So, you know, I stuck it with my eyes and I didn't want, you know, and I think maybe one time I had to close my eyes and I got in there and then, you know, the whole time I kind of kept it away from the eyes.
I didn't ask you this before, but what was the original inspiration for like the first design you ever did?
No, I'm gonna look.
They wanted face paint, and
Look at that, too big.
you know, I never seen anybody with face paint or anything, so I didn't know what to do. So I just thought, you know, put different designs, you know, with, you know, like lightning bolts kind of deals. How I was looking at it. That was kind of what my design was, the lightning bolt.
This isn't face-to-face, but Brando Lee wants to know, did Vince make you wear your elbow pad over your biceps with a tattoo that you had as Khrushchev, or was it your idea?
That was my idea, and what started it was I had like a stinger. Somebody hit me with their head in my arm really hard, and it was killing me, and I could hardly raise my arm. So I put that pad on, and then that's what started the whole thing. I thought, oh shoot, that's kind of the gimmick. I'll just keep it on there. So now, you know, that's a weapon I could use. You know.
Speaking of which as well, when I was talking to Bill, he said, well, we couldn't use Randy Coley because he was getting recognised too much and people were chanting moon on it. So, you are already established in the NWA. Did many people recognise you for the face paint smash?
Nobody ever said, hey, is that Russia Khrushchev? I never heard of it. Not one person, yeah. And I think what it was, you know, it was so divided, the NWA and the WWF. You were either a fan of the NWA or a fan of WWF. And I think that's what it was. And I wasn't, you know, a Ric Flair or Dusty or Harley. So, you know, I was just another wrestler that they didn't recognize who I was.
I find that crazy. There must be some crossover. There must be someone who came on.
Well, when I became the Repo Man, nobody even knew that. There was only a few people that even knew that I was the Repo Man. Really? People to this day come for autographs and they go, who was the Repo Man? You know, they still don't even know I was the Repo Man.
Web Bandit Studio says, collaborate on procuring the iconic entrance gear. Whose idea was it? Were they custom made and was it expensive?
It was given to us by the WWF. And I think Bill and Randy kind of helped create what that look was. And, you know, because when I got up there, it was all ready for me to go. So, you know, I suppose between the office and Randy Colley and Bill, that's how it all got created.
So basically, you just turned up and there it is.
Yeah, and I was so excited I wasn't going to say a word. Otherwise, you know, give it to me, I'll wear it and I'll wrestle. That was it. But Bill probably, you know, Bill and Randy probably came up with the majority of what the look was. Because I know at one time Randy wanted to have fur on the boots, and Bill says, no, we're not going to do that. You know.
Was there any other designs that sort of didn't make it past the drawing board in that sense? Do you know?
Well, when I was up in the office when I first got there was a whole bunch of different designs, all different looks, and the look that we had was what the exact look we had wasn't in those pictures. So it was different from what I saw.
Next one, Wild Wine asks, to be a serious question, where did they get the demolition gear? Was it?
You know, I don't know where they got it from. I think somebody that they knew made it. But what was funny was somebody stole our arm pads. And Bill and
This time, mask up.
And
light them up.
We got stopped all the time, and people would look at it and go, "What's this?" Yeah, and put it on. You know, a lot of times you had to carry the belts with the law. They take the belts out, they put them on, and then they take pictures and stuff. And it's like you're sitting there waiting to get on the plane, and here these guys are messing with all your stuff. Yeah, it was hard because we had to carry that on all the time. You know, afford to have it checked and lose it. So
they're actually here.
That's interesting. The multi-fault says, if the metal brings you back to the demolition costs and any effects on the focus that they build it on flat
Boss, we gotta go! It's the cops! Here they come! Watch out!
Every once in a while when you say,
blanket
no metal things going, you know. But the big thing yeah, we didn't take very long.
It says they're at the top. Boston is one of the all-time greatest song. They have a big moving song. And what were your opinions on the demolition?
You know, we say on that, or one of the best songs. But Jimmy Hart came to one weekend. Jerry Goldman, you guys did some came somebody else, they all created that thing. What it was like, how it was the sound, what the words were. And when we heard the music, we didn't hear the song part of it. I mean, it was right away, it was like, wow, what a song.
Looks like we have overwhelmed.
We're coming up on the EZ. ETA 2 minutes. We got intel that Zakhaev was planning something a few months ago.
By the time we worked out where he was operating, all we could do was go kinetic. Not to flush the bastard out.
One of our checkpoints reported hostile contact. Then the whole town went dark.
Until we know what's going on, containment is the name of the game. No one gets in, and nothing, I mean nothing gets out. Clear?
Ravenov here has experience with this kind of incursion.
He'll give you the lay of the land. Keep your head up and listen to him if you want to survive.
Report to